What happens when your entire public identity as a celebrated trauma survivor is built upon a catastrophic hidden lie, and the twin sister you left behind in a serial killer's dungeon apparently returns from the dead to exact a ruthless, calculated revenge? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes psychological masterpiece of domestic deception and absolute structural paranoia, the traditional boundaries of twin-inflicted suspense fiction shatter under an avalanche of claustrophobic dread and heavy, variable narrative friction. The narrative introduces us to Megan Hadley, a fiercely independent and analytical protagonist whose structured reality hits a catastrophic logistical roadblock on the 20th anniversary of her childhood abduction. 2 decades prior, Megan and her identical twin sister Allison were kidnapped by a predatory monster who targets twins. Megan miraculously orchestrated a late-night escape, while Allison vanished into the dark forever. Driven by a raw survival instinct to process her immense guilt, Megan built an elite career on her survival, writing a multi-agency bestseller and marrying a successful high-society lawyer. The true brilliance of this fast-paced domestic noir audiobook summary lies in Bishop's exceptional mastery of situational claustrophobia, dual timeline synchronization, and shifting facades. As Megan's present-day timeline collides with the horrific memories of her 5-month captivity, her protective civilian armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure psychological survival. The fragile architecture of her perfect life becomes a minefield of potential exposure when she receives a cryptic black rose left as an immediate warning on her car, followed by a high-pressure home invasion by an intruder bearing her exact identical face. Trapped inside a toxic inner circle consisting of an aggressive documentary filmmaker threatening to unearth her history, her protective but suspicious husband, and her ambitious literary agent, Megan must maintain absolute tactical vigilance to hide the real truth of what transpired the night she fled. The atmosphere crackles with a slow-burning, deceptive tension when it becomes clear that the truth won't just destroy her marriage, it will rewrite the entire history of the crime. For psychological thriller, hard-boiled mystery, and domestic suspense enthusiasts who live for fiercely unhinged underdogs, complex multi-layered mind games, and an adrenaline-fueled plot handled with narrative precision, this audiobook delivers an unputtable, masterfully orchestrated listening experience.